What's up, dude? You the video guy?
Yeah, Devin. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna fix that, bro. I promise you I'm gonna fix that.
Right now.
Endo?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, bud. Clear blue one.
Yeah, I seen that shit last time.
Kind of hard.
Damn it!
Pointing that shit up.
You didn't do your thing?
Huh?
You did your thing?
Nah, I was doing that shit a little bit. I need my other page, but I think I got black from that shit.
It's all good. It's still working.
Yeah.
Not the Tesla, bro.
Who's this?
Lottie?
Oh, he's good too. Make sure you talk into the mic though. You can extend it this way.
Yeah. All right, it's Respect Underground, worldwide radio, Ikon radio, quality, independent music. We've got two brand new guests for y'all. Vetdal staying with us to rock. Welcome into the room, Millie G Foreign Dutch. Gentlemen, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Millie G, one of my favorites here in AZ. Millie, I was just looking at some footage of the 5th annual Arizona Hip Hop Fest, the first time we rocked on stage together. The rooftop. Boston rooftop. First time I met
That's where
Millie.
we met.
Yeah, that's where you met Millie as well?
All of us. All of us, yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah. So I was just reminiscing on that footage, and me and Mr. Dutch battled at Creepsville.
That's my first Oh shit!
I think that was the second time I met Sweat.
Hey, bro was so lit and ready, bro. He was ready.
I want to say this for the record. I thought Foreign Dutch beat me. I definitely beat the first guy. I thought Foreign Dutch beat me. I thought you did. The crowd was I think they were enthusiastic about the old white guy. So
probably.
White privilege got you done. But in my mind, I thought you had taken that round. I thought you had won.
Bro. You did your thing.
We did that thing. It was a good show. It was a great time. Everybody had a great
I'm
time.
glad you brought that up.
forgot about
That's the first time
that.
I met you too.
Hey,
Shit,
it's funny because like when people be bringing up like just like any of this stuff from like back around them times we was doing on the shows, bro, I was lit every show. I was turned up, bro. We was really every bro. You always catch me with a 40. If you ain't seen me with a 40 in my head, it wasn't me.
Oh yeah, okay.
So are you still getting lit with the 40 or have you back down on the drinking a little bit?
Nah, that was no.
Okay.
I was young and turned.
I got you.
So how did you guys meet? You two?
Shit.
We met actually. It wasn't that show.
Nah, it was a show. I think it was one of your shows up on at the hookah lines.
D&D's.
Yeah, D&D's.
Bring that mic. Y'all can stay back there.
Pull the mic up,
but just
man.
try to stretch it a little closer to y'all. Try to pull it. It should pull that way. Yeah, something like that. In there, I don't know. Somebody fucked the mic all up. Like, that's okay. That'll be better. And y'all can just stay in that vicinity. That'll be good. Thank you.
So I seen bro the show, and then bro had the camera. Bro had the face tattoos. He had the dreads.
Shit. Yeah.
Bro was fresh. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here like, okay. I know bro do something, so I go to bro like, what's up, bro? I see you swagging. What you do? He was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. And then bro kept on going.
Melly kept it moving.
Yeah, bro kept it pushing on me. I was like, all right, bro, that's cool.
He did that to me too. Motherfucker.
I did motherfucking hip hop fest, motherfucker, right after I performed. He was like, hey, bro, I fuck with your shit. And then I'm like, all right. Come on, walking.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, that guy's a grumpy motherfucker.
No, but right after that show energy is different than normal. Like, you know what I mean? Right when you're coming off stage, your energy is a little different.
I mean, it's not even that. It's just like where I'm from, we just like, you know, just just talk to everybody you see. You motherfucker, you got how I meet motherfuckers is through people. Like if it's not through people, then
I see.
yeah,
Really keeps it moving.
or I gotta just keep on seeing you in the coincidence and just watching your vibe, see how you moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up, man.
I'm not saying it's a special occasion, but y'all gentlemen look G'd up today. Is there a video shoot or something going on later? So y'all going out tonight? What's the deal? What's popping?
I can't speak for bro, but I'm fresh every day.
Every day. That's some shit.
For me and that
So this is regular shit. This is regular shit. I mean, y'all matching and shit with the XLs. Y'all look like y'all. I mean, the VL. Y'all look like y'all in a rap group or something. Y'all look like y'all in a rap group.
Saying you call me your people, whatever you
Listen, you
like.
feel whatever. Hey, you don't know when TMZ gonna pop up and be like, oh shit, it's Millie the G in this bitch, man.
How have y'all are younger brothers? You know, I'm old and retired in most things in life other than being a dad and doing this dumb shit. What are y'all doing in the COVID? What's it's a Saturday. We're kind of easing out of the COVID. Is there a kickback? What is to do for young gentlemen that are like out there meeting ladies, artists, and making music? What is there to do at AZ tonight? Is there? You don't have to tell me exactly what you would do, but what have you been doing? How do you keep it moving during this COVID?
Shit, only thing I do is the same shit I usually do. Shit,
Just lay back,
focus on my money, focus on going shit to a higher status than I am than today. Like I really don't care about all that kicking it, motherfucking being in the mix. Like I'm more about getting my bread, making sure I'm right, and shit, looking to the future. Really, shit, I ain't.
That's live.
You guys are making moves, but we ain't shouting them all out type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no point in that.
Yeah. So I got a question for both of y'all, man. What do you think validates an artist to charge another artist for a feature?
I knew that was coming. Before I answer that
Real
question,
shit,
I'm gonna let him go first. But before I answer that,
Okay.
What I also been doing, like, and what I would recommend for other people, other artists to do, you know what I'm saying, during downtime with COVID, is people ain't doing shows as much. We're not doing shows. We're not going out. We not, you know what I'm saying. So really, what I've been doing is traveling, shooting videos, stacking my money. If I can't travel, if I can't shoot videos, if I can't stack my money, I'm gonna work on my appearance. If that's working out, you know what I'm saying. Brushing my teeth extra time that day. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like good advice. Definitely the brushing
you know
of
what
the
I'm saying?
teeth.
There's always something.
Twice.
There's always something extra you can do.
Extra brushing of the teeth wouldn't hurt anybody.
Hey,
Everybody can benefit by extra brushing of the teeth.
There's always something you can do to work on yourself that's not like, going to buy a chain or going to buy some rings or dropping a song. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
There's little things too that people don't see behind the scenes that you got to keep up with.
I think that's a jewel. What you just said is
You know what
good.
I'm
People
saying?
should listen in, should keep that.
I
for real.
fuck with that. That's dope. Yeah, that's lit.
Facts.
That's what's up. So what's up, huh?
Okay, now get back to that topic.
The second question.
Yeah, what I feel motherfucker need to do to shit, basically say what they want to charge is like kind of on your status, you know, what numbers you bringing in when you dropping shit, how that shit coming. But also, motherfucking really, how I feel is technically if you think you worth something, you can charge whatever the fuck you want. And if they think you're worth that, they gonna pay that shit. So at the end of the day, shit, you do what you want to do.
Then what would make you pay for one?
For me to pay for a feature for somebody?
Does it have to be a known artist? Would you pay somebody who has a bunch of followers who's not nationally known?
Technically, with me, it's not necessarily if you're known or not. It's if I fuck with you. Like, if I
Okay.
fuck with your music, I don't care what type of views
Alright.
you got. I'm gonna fuck with you regardless.
I got a follow-up. Let me ask you a follow-up to his
Okay.
question. I have people approach me all the time that want to like repost my videos and shit. Do you as to advice to artists out there, do you advise to pay people to repost your music or your artist, or do you and this could be, you know, there are people that are just influencers that aren't famous but just have a lot of followers.
Yeah.
And then there's other people that are like actual rap artists that you may benefit from either one of them. I mean, like I said, I'm old and dumb. I need help. This is the advice I'm asking. Would you pay somebody for a repost?
Yeah, you gotta invest in yourself.
Right, okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, what are the qualifications for that? Is it a certain amount of followers, or is it reactions you're seeing other people get from them fucking with them?
Yeah,
or?
most definitely. It's not gonna be for no reason. You ain't getting no views, no numbers on your shit. Ain't no point in that
Okay.
shit. Wasting my time.
All right.
Yeah, because you be going live, bruh, on Facebook and get like 3,000 views and shit. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's crazy, bro.
That's Millie go live, man. Millie's live.
He just goes live, smokes a blunt,
Millie the G.
Man, really
with his shirt off and shit, looking, flow his music, you know what I'm saying?
Like this. He was like,
Not
"This is
down
straight?"
nothing.
Hey,
Hey, I swear that's what motherfuckers love too. Either doing nothing or doing a lot.
It sounds like Sativa is definitely checking in.
hey, back to the another thing with the feature. If I'm gonna do a feature, or I'm gonna get a feature with somebody, it's gonna be somebody that I think is cool. I really don't care if your numbers is up
So you
there.
just don't don't do it for the views, or you just don't do it for the
like if I want to make a song with you, you know what I'm saying?
really
I'm like, ooh,
work
bro,
with
hard.
people.
I gotta make a song with him, and he's like, oh, I'm charging, you know, 500. I'm just gonna get that 500 so I do the song because that's something I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and.
I like y'all's answer. I hope that you know.
For real.
Yeah, I hope more artists would stand up to that, because that's how you get genuine music, is when people really want to rock with each other, and those are the kind of collabos I think that make like long-lasting hits and events that we want to remember and listen to again and again. Instead of just, I think when it's an obvious clout or money or follower play, I think it's easy to see, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even for
the artist
can
tell, the other person can tell.
Everybody can tell. And in this COVID situation, there's been a bit of desperation, right? There's been artists that want to. I've seen people that want you to pay them to get on their playlist, or there's been a lot of different ways, you know, Wheel of Fortunes, pyramid schemes. There's been a lot of different ways people are making money out here in this COVID situation. So I would just say be careful and invest wisely. Y'all both mentioned that you do need to invest in yourself as an artist.
Yes.
So, but you know, get some advice. Don't be afraid to ask a question and use your money wisely.
Speaking of investment. Excuse my smile. Investment, in the words of the wise Lil Wish app, I salute you guys because y'all came through tripping with some real gold.
It looks good.
It's some real motherfucking gold.
If that's not real, I
Some
want to know
real
where you
shit.
got it. If that's not real, I want to know where you got it.
I'm fucking tired of you 35-year-old men waking up and throwing those fucking fake ass
Let me say
chains on.
something. Let me say something. I'm gonna give y'all a gem.
Oh my God.
I told y'all the reason why more people rock fake jewelry out here is because it's so dry. In Virginia, where it's humid and raining all the time, you can't get away with wearing that fake shit. Because it rub off on you and turn and shit. Out here it's so dry, you can go for months on end rocking that. I bet it don't even turn. I bet it. Man, if you buy a $20 piece and it lasts for a month, that was a good investment.
That's facts. That's facts. Look, I got a word of advice though. So that's facts. But imagine if I would have came up here, my shit would have been fake. I'd have been hurt right now. You'd have had us on camera like,
Wish app will pull out the blicky on you.
But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. It's nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying, with wearing your fake jewelry and this and that.
Women have been doing it for years. It's called costume jewelry.
Facts.
Right.
It's levels. If you just starting out and you about to just start rapping, it ain't no point for you to go, oh, I got 2,000, I'm gonna go with a $1,500 chain, buy a mic, drop a tape, and blow up. That's not how, that's not how you, go get you a little $20 chain from the mall, get you a little fit, you know what I'm saying, do your little music video.
Take pictures with it. Maybe you don't rock it out.
As long as you don't act like you a fucking rich ass mother.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't overdo it.
Hey, I'm gonna teach y'all something.
You
For
can't
a long time, I always have fake chains. I always have fake jewelry. But I didn't go around like, oh, y'all got, look, my shit hard. I got the nicest woo woo. People just assume.
You just get in the fit and be quiet. That's good advice. That's good advice.
So they would just assume that it's this and it's that, and then, you know what I'm saying, I let them be what it is. If they ask me, I tell them, but if nobody was asking, they just, oh, Dutch, why you on the bus? Or Dutch, why you, well, shit, I'm doing the same thing you doing. But I was an artist going through that, so you want to give the fan, nobody wants to see. If you can go and give CDs, dress nice when you go give your CDs. Because if you look like a bum, ain't nobody, I don't want to listen to nobody that's doing worse than me. I want to be like, damn, bro, look tight, I'm going to bump his shit. So you always have to carry yourself and look like an artist, you know what I'm saying?
On that, that's what, like, drew me to Millie G. When I saw him get off the stage, I was like, he looked different.
Yeah.
He looked different as fuck. I like the music. I like that shit. That was dope. And then I ended up seeing this motherfucker at my old apartment. I'm just mobbing around and I see him walking. I was like, bro, I know. Like, you can't remember. You can't forget that face.
They stands out.
Millie G had green hair. He had green dreads or something. And he was like, yo, what up? He's all chill. What's up with it? Oh, you need some lime? Nah, I'm good, bro. All right, man. Let's link up, bro.
Millie, you know we were supposed to have Emerge the hypnotist in here today, right?
Oh, okay.
On her.
I want to be 100% honest, Millie. I was gonna see if Merge could hypnotize you to be white again.
And you a fool for
That shit was
He says that's the only way I'll believe it.
They said it wouldn't. They said it wouldn't work. They said you were. They said you were granted all the way through and through, no matter how you break or you know. You got some pictures. You know, I got some pictures. I can show you some pictures. I had the ducktail back in the back here.
Oh shit! The transition.
Yeah,
hey, bro, it's all good. I was just fucking with you, Millie. I was just fucking with you, but you
I'll say
know.
until I hit 17, I had to fade every week.
Oh, okay.
That shit was up.
Okay.
Hey, Millie, you used to do that Walmart shit where you go on Walmart and
jump on shit, punch shit up.
Did y'all pick that? Would y'all write that out or what?
Hey, nah, I just do whatever. Shit, I feel it. I'm gonna do this shit. I don't be giving a fuck about nobody around. Shit, at the end of the day.
He was playing with Star Wars, fucking shit, man. I was like,
I give that to Millie for real. If y'all don't know, Millie the G, that's one of the reasons we all attracted to Millie. Millie does not give a fuck about what you think.
Hell
None of that
nah.
shit. So just get it out the way. Karens don't even bother. You can call the cops. Millie is still gonna be Millie.
Hey, I got one more question for you.
Go ahead, Lyle.
Hey, you're a single dad, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the quickest meal you could prepare for your family? What you look up?
Skedios.
Shit, if you think of, yeah, I'm gonna say I cook, so shit, to be real, everything fast. Steak and shrimp.
What's your
that shit
go-to?
take,
Tell
10
me your
minutes,
go-to,
15 minutes.
You can floss on them like that,
Mushrooms?
Millie. We said what you cook for the kids,
My
Millie.
son, I'm
Steak and shrimp, Millie. They don't never get a tuna fish sandwich
Nah, that boy might
or
get
goddamn spaghetti on mac and cheese, Millie.
They'll eat that. They'll
Steak
eat
and
that.
shrimp.
They eat steak and shrimp
I'm
all
throwing
day.
pizza in that bitch.
A piece, okay.
But that shit almost take longer than steak and shrimp. Though.
You're right. When you really cook things, it don't take that long.
Yeah, no, that shit take
As long as you don't have to unfreeze them. As long as they fresh, not frozen.
Or if somebody else cooking, you are going to a restaurant, and you gonna wait like 30 minutes for you can cook that shit in that time.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
Yeah, I do a
don't
lot of cooking at home. I'm with you, Millie.
Yeah, most people don't know how to cook.
Steak and shrimp, though. You got like a 7-year-old.
Right.
You popped out a steak and shrimp for the 7-year-old, Millie.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm the type of father. My son in
Can I come
school,
live with you?
I won't eat until he get out because I want him to get the same shit as me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
My father would take us out to eat, and as a young child, as a joke, they would let me order off the adult menu.
As a joke?
And then they got real tired of it real soon because I didn't think it was a joke. I was ordering steak and whatever else. You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I understand what you're saying. That puts something in a child. That gets them used to a certain thing.
Man.
And when they grow up, they could go out and they go get that.
Yeah, that's normal to me.
Or you just treat motherfuckers the same way. Shit, you don't want to treat motherfuckers
when your kids see you treating yourself the same way or treating them fairly equal with you, that's a big difference too. Instead of being over them or being lording over them, you treat them fair like equal human beings. That's a good relationship with your children, man. That's wise words right there. I respect that.
Man.
Hey, I got a question for you, Foreign Dutch. I see you as the voice of the streets, man. Like, what do you offer the average listener, somebody that might want to listen to your music? What do you
Especially if they're civilian. Maybe if they're not
Civilian.
They're civilian.
Hey,
registered voters and shit.
Hey, boy, ass ain't the voice of the motherfucking voice of all the streets. He's the voice of Arizona. That's what he said, man. Nah, he said the streets. You the voice of Arizona.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Well, that's good to be the voice of where you're from. That's
Arizona
good.
streets, man.
Man,
Now, what do you?
How do you approach dealing with that? Speaking for the streets, and what do you say to the civilians? That's two questions.
honestly, I just try to be a role model, an example that you can just do whatever you want. Like, if you wanna rap, you can rap. If you wanna be a trap star, be the best trap star you can be. If you wanna go to work every day, work. Yeah, I mean, everybody can say they didn't see me do it all. They didn't see me work 2 jobs. They didn't see me do this. They didn't see me do that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see me get arrested by Border Patrol for smuggling people. They didn't do everything. Every people in Arizona didn't see me do everything.
I need to talk to you about that after.
Man, yeah.
You were a coyote?
I need some details.
How?
I need some details. I'm going to Mexico next month.
I don't try every which way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got the Mexican respect, homie. Just letting you know.
Look,
I know you're Mexican, but that's still racist because you can't speak Spanish.
Hey, that was good.
That boy feet. You put the accent on it.
Oh, shit.
Good here.
I'm just fucking with you. We are. Back to the question, Dutch. I'm sorry. Back to the question.
You good.
So you say it's good to be just do you. You've been a lot of things, and you've done what you wanted or needed to do at any given point, and that's what you got to do in this life. And like you said, whatever you do, be your best at.
Exactly.
If you're gonna go across the border, don't get caught.
Hey, but if you do get caught, make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Make the best out of every situation you're in.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what's up.
you could always be in a worse position. You could be locked up right now.
Man.
You could be starving right now. You could be one leg right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to the people that got one leg. Y'all got
Hey, most people don't.
Not your fault.
It's not your fault. And most people don't mention them. Shout out to them. Most people don't mention them. Shout out to them.
So it's
They
all
here
love.
with us. They here with
You
us.
still here, and every day you waking up, so you just gotta enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Only the strong will survive, so I'm in first place.
Man.
See, I know why you guys, get along and shit, because he's like that too. Every day he's fucking happy, talking shit. And this motherfucker will call me up at 6:30. What's up, bitch? I'm like halfway asleep, bitch, you asleep? You asleep, motherfucker? Motherfucker, 6:30 in the morning. It's my day. Bitch, get the fuck up, motherfucker. He'll hang up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, motherfucker swear I'll be mad. I'm like, nah, I'm just serious.
You're just talking shit,
I
bro.
talk shit. shit. Motherfucker be too serious to like what's the point of being serious all the time?
Hella funny,
And
bro.
when you got children, you wake up early in the morning, right?
Yeah, for
When you
real.
got kids,
that
you
boy
wake up
gotta be
early.
the-
Apparently, if you're sleeping, you're a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hilarious.
Your ass is sleeping, bitch. You ain't getting shit accomplished.
Yeah. Hell no. But I'll catch him slipping too a couple times, you know what I'm saying? I got him. But have you worked with any celebrities or anything above local artists?
Shit, it depends. Shit, I'll say highly locally celebrity. Shit, Bill and Black. That shit.
Yeah, he's
my
dope.
boy.
Famous.
Yeah, Bill and Black.
He is, but he's street famous. He the streets.
Oh,
If you know, you
That's
know.
still a celebrity, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, but shit, when I fuck with him personally, shit, that's my boy. I don't look at him more like I said. When I fuck with an artist, I fuck with an artist for who they is and what they give out, their energy wise.
Gains of respect.
Yeah, basically. So like, yeah, everybody. There might be a lot of people that look at him as a big celebrity. I look at him as a friend. Shit, that's my boy.
He's a homie,
Yeah.
He was supposed to come through the show, but word is Sativa, somebody Sativa knows sabotaged the situation.
No, it wasn't that.
It wasn't that. It was-
I thought that was.
You thought that-
I
that-
strongly
you
thought that
thought
shit.
that. I
No.
was trying to get the insight.
I did my research.
Okay,
Nah.
it wasn't that.
When you got the
Good.
celebrity status, shit, your ass be on the moves.
Yeah, no.
Rogers and Cali.
No. I'm glad it wasn't what we thought it was.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Man.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all, are you guys gonna stay independent, or y'all looking for a record deal? Or?
Would you sign a record deal right now if you were offered one, guys?
Me
That's a
personally,
question for
I
either
sit
one.
right. If I sign a record deal, it'd have to be like some year shit, like a couple little CDs. It can't be like no 360.
300
It has
at Universal, all the
yeah,
guys, they
yeah.
want to give you the same deal. At
But
least 3 years, at least
at the
5
same time-
records,
at the same
and
time,
probably 360. You're not taking that?
But I move and groove how I want to, and I can do the same thing they can. So the most they can give me is more money than I got now. And if
Right.
they give me that without trying to,
A big
if they gonna
loan with
strap
some
me down,
shitty terms.
because I can make my own connections. I can move around. I can do the same shit they do.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
shit ain't that hard.
And it's really about like back in the days, artists would get signed, and Tupac's mom has mentioned this, and everybody will tell you this. Back in the day, artists would get signed, and then you kind of have to prove that you're good,
Yeah.
and then after that, you go back in and you renegotiate your deal, and you get a better deal. Nowadays, you don't have to sign in the early. Back then, you had to sign early to even get known or get any kind of recognition. Nowadays, you don't have to sign.
Internet.
You don't have to sign at the
Yeah,
early
man.
stage. You could actually wait till you're popping, and kind of write your own contract. Because
Hell
if you're at a popping point in your career, you can tell them, no, I won't take the 360 deal. I want a 50-50 distribution deal, or I want an 80-20 distribution deal with you. You can make a better deal when you're in position, and you don't have to take that open and shitty deal anymore. You can just move on your own, like you guys are out doing.
That
So,
also still depends on if you hurt it or not. Some people, the regular label.
if you're hurting, they get the people that are hurting.
Yeah, they try to get everybody that's
'Cause they know you
Yeah,
need
that's
it.
true.
Get your
If
ass
you've never
moving.
seen 50,000, 20 looks good to you.
Man.
20,000 looks
Hell
good.
yeah, just right
Shit, not even
now.
that. If you ain't never been nowhere and they tell you we're gonna take you all around the United States, take you overseas, they gonna motherfucker
Shit,
be like,
Jerry
oh,
Springer
shit.
came up off that. He was
Yeah.
taking people to like Ohio and
Man.
shit, and they was jumping on for like a Applebee's
Jerry Springer,
coupon and 2 nights at the Marriott.
Oh, the Marriott,
They was
no,
going on
Motel
Jerry
6.
Springer, right?
That shit.
Just for the chance to
Them
travel.
shit, boy.
Just for the
That
chance to
shit
travel
is
out
right,
the hood, you
man.
know.
Do you-
So try to hold out. Try to hold out, artists, as
about
long
you?
as you can.
What about you?
Shit, you said something else and say, look, I'll sign for a year, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of
Right.
money, you know what I'm saying? That's about it, but I ain't gonna do no 360.
Usually you got to do an independent contract to get a
Facts.
year, or you gotta, or you gotta go with a smaller company, or you've got to be more of a factor to where you can
Or-
negotiate that.
Pretty much, look, pretty much they rent me out for a year. That's
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. They
Well,
can't, they
I'm
can't own me.
right,
They can rent me
right.
out for a year, you know, take me to these events, show me off, dress nice, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
very
Make some
when
good
you
tracks,
sign
that's about it.
when you sign a major deal and you realize they own your likeness as much as you do. They own your name as much as you do for a certain period of
So
time.
what's the point?
That can be very disheartening, especially if, like you say, it's for
Yeah.
3 to 5 years, 7 to 10 years. You know,
That'll break you.
Well, yeah, because by the time you get out of that, you let's be honest, your artist career is probably over.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't last forever for most of us. You
You know what
know.
I'm saying? The only way I sign something that's 3 to 5 years is if you getting like 20%, like 10-20% of my shit, and you just publishing. Like you're gonna be a publisher behind my name, and
Right.
we're gonna make a
Like
percent off it.
Universal, like
And I ain't gotta do less. I can just sit back while you handle that, and you can make your little percent because I'm gonna make a lot. So like
That's what Universal be doing. They be
Yeah.
like, you got a song already ready to go, we'll push it for you.
Yeah.
And we get this about, you know what I'm saying?
Put your
But if
name
you know
on it.
how to do other things but rap, like do you make beats?
I mean, I really don't make beats. Yeah,
I've heard some beats. Don't fucking lie.
That's personally though. That's personally.
But
with
you got
me.
some
Like,
slack.
I'm selfish.
You
Like,
could though,
because,
right? You
yeah.
could though. Right? You can make your own beats. You guys could
My own
do
producing and all that,
You can do
yeah.
all. You do your engineering and shit.
Yeah.
So you can cut costs. You know what I'm saying?
Look. Videos in house, beats in house, studio in house. All my shit is in house. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally gotta send my shit out to get mixed. Is where I'm at the point right now. I'm waiting on Monday. I get my eyeball in. Once I get my eyeball in, you ain't gonna catch me in nobody's studio. I'll send my tracks to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have it.
Well, that's live because not only are you in control of your career, but you also are accomplishing other skills that you can sell.
Man.
You know, if you've got a publishing house to where you can do everything, then you can do it for you as well as you want to. But you could also do it for somebody else as well, and you know, cut a fair deal and go in business with artists and you know, make some money. There's a lot of money to be made out here. That's the thing people don't want you to realize. But it's in owning the music. It's in owning the streams, not being the artist in business with a big company who owns the majority of you, you know. So for the owner of the streams, it's a lot of money to be made, but unfortunately artists are still getting, you know, weird signing weird deals and 360
What
deals.
I ain't never get is like when motherfucker artists get big, I understand there's their own production companies and videographers and shit like that, but I don't never get why none of them motherfuckers just go buy them a whole film crew, buy all their own cameras, buy all their own shit. Like they invest in other stupid shit. Like
I agree.
you ain't gotta pay $1 million for a video.
I would say Jim Jones.
Hell yeah.
Other than the fact that you know, leasing or renting the equipment may be cheaper than owning it at the end of the day.
Yeah, leasing.
But I know Jim Jones did what you're saying, and not only, you know, directed some of Cameron's early videos, but he directed his own. He became a video director.
Man, like that's like 50 though. 50 ass turned into a straight actor. Like he do better at acting.
A producer, more than that, an executive
producer, a director.
He's in a position to sell the shows and connect the writers and connect the poppin' actors, and I think he's excelling at that.
Man.
That's dope though. That art, you know, you don't have to. Rapping ain't it, you know what I'm saying? You guys get that buzz.
After your buzz,
they see your personality, oh, let me get you on that movie, you know what I'm saying? That could have opened up so many motherfucking doors, bro. Like
Millie is a